What is up, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It is your host, Galadon. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today's episode of Gold Pass Clash, where we, first we strive to fix the things that you guys complain about, like filling holes in walls that really, I would say tens of millions of viewers have complained about, and so we're going to go ahead and fix that at some point. In the meantime, we've got so many upgrades happening today, and also we've got a deeper look into the meaning of life coming up in just a couple of minutes, so make sure you stay tuned and stay subscribed, as No Cash Clash is just about to be surpassed by Gold Pass Clash for a measly $4.99 a month US. We are going to absolutely accelerate the progress of this base so fast that No Cash Clash won't even know what hit him when we get to Town Hall 13 first. That is the plan. Anyway, for now, we're still a little bit behind, but the heroes are catching up. The Archer Queen, Barbarian King, and Grand Warden all seeing frequent updates. So there we go. Upgrades, rather. Updates? Updates? I've got updates on the brain. I'll admit that right now. We're waiting for the next one. In the meantime, gonna upgrade another level 16 Archer Tower happening right there, even though they have 2 levels. Don't worry about it. We'll get there finally, eventually, someday, some way. The final Archer Tower, though, goes, and there we go. So now all of those only need 1 more level, and now that I think about it, yes, Gold Pass Clash is kind of a ways behind No Cash as far as defenses, but we're going to get caught up. We definitely are. Now, the raids are catching me up, and man, the raids are happening fast. No heroes, no siege, no problem. Remember that episode with No Cash Clash? Well, the thing is, it's also true with Gold Pass Clash. We don't need those silly, fancy heroes and siege machines to get the 3-star of the loot if we're careful with the deployment of the sneaky goblins. One simply must be patient. And also, do you notice where I'm dropping some of those super wall breakers? If you need to, go back and take a look at that last one I dropped. Sometimes you can get 1 super wall breaker to break open 2 different enclosures like that right there. And when you could do that, or this, check it out. I mean, that's easy access. The elixir storage on the left, the gold storage on the right, with only 1 super wall breaker, dropping in 2 sneaky goblins for each. Then they roll in a little bit deeper to grab the dark elixir drill, and we're down to the core run, getting that jump spell, haste spell, rage spell, and maybe an invis to grab the town hall, or maybe, yeah, there we go. There it is, 3-starring the loot. Oh man, I love it. These raids, I know I've done a million of them, but they just don't get old. Even with 2 accounts doing the identical thing. All right, lava launcher, because yes, of course, I am continuing to work on the builder base just a little bit. We throw some baby dragons down there and then move on, just trying to make sure that we're collecting gems and gradually getting things upgraded. Then in the lab, we've got yet another upgrade. We did do a pair of Lava Hound upgrades last episode. This time, gonna work on the expensive witches, simply because I had a ton of dark elixir sitting there, and we're going to hold off on using the book just yet. I've got a book. We'll save it for like a full 2-week upgrade, or I don't know, I guess I probably could have done it there, but whatever. We just don't need it quite yet. Wall upgrades, here we go. That is a big one that used almost all of my elixir. And then over here, okay, finally, we are going to start on level 17 Archer Towers. There we go, big discount, but the big moment comes now. Check out this base. Now, I was sitting raiding the other day, and I saw this base, and I thought, you know, there's a really strange arrangement to the walls, and I was trying to figure out what it said. I couldn't quite make it out, and I just kind of sat here and stared at it, and as I was staring at the base, it reminded me that this one time, my best friend gave me the best advice. He said, each day's a gift and not a given right. Leave no stone unturned, leave your fears behind, and try to take the path less traveled by. That first step you take is the longest stride. I mean, if today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last? Leave old pictures in the past? Donate every dime you have? If today was your last day, against the grain should be a way of life. What's worth the prize is always worth the fight. Every second counts, cause there's no second try. So live like you'll never live it twice. Don't take the free ride in your own life. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last, leave old pictures in the past, donate every dime you have? Would you call old friends you never see, reminisce old memories? Would you forgive your enemies? Would you find that one you're dreaming of, swear up and down to God above that you'll finally fall in love if today was your last day? Would you make your mark by mending a broken heart? You know it's never too late to shoot for the stars, regardless of who you are, so do whatever it takes, because you can't rewind a moment in this life. Let nothing stand in your way, because the hands of time are never on your side. If today was your last day and tomorrow was too late, could you say goodbye to yesterday? Would you live each moment like your last, leave old pictures in the past, donate every dime you have? Would you call old friends you never see, reminisce old memories? Would you forgive your enemies? Would you find that one you're dreaming of, swear up and down to God above that you'd finally fall in love if today was your last day? And then I realized I was in the middle of playing Clash of Clans, and I was like, oh, I need to attack this base. Look at all this free loot. So I went ahead and dropped a bunch of heroes and goblins on this. And I'm like, well, what is up with these walls? This is a terrible, terrible wall organization. I don't know what this guy was doing, if it's some sort of progress base or something like that. But either way, we went in, rolled in, and it looks like we're going to go ahead and take all of the loot all the way down to the town hall because, of course, we don't need the jump spells, didn't need the super wall breakers, but they did kind of break up the walls a little bit to the point that it looks like they were going to spell something. And then I realized it was just randomness that this guy was doing, and I don't know. So we went ahead and grabbed all of the loot. There it is. And of course, the 2-star getting over 70% damage. So it felt good to roll in and wipe out some unsuspecting players. Terrible, rushed, poor base design. And that's I don't know. That was all that could come to mind. So there we go, another great raid. We were ready for some more upgrades. And of course, we did have some pretty sweet upgrades late in the month, which of course gives me the big advantage over No Cash Clash because of that 20% discount. So as the Archer Towers are finally getting to level 16, we can work our way. And you ready for this? How about another Warden upgrade? So 2 levels to the Grand Warden in one episode. Probably because we're trying to save Dark Elixir upgrades so that as we get later into Town Hall 12, we won't be stuck with overflowing Dark time and time again, because that is actually what we're seeing in No Cash Clash. So a nice little tip for all free-to-play or nearly free-to-play players, and that is spread out those hero upgrades over time. All right, let's get into the status report for Gold Pass Clash, where we see once again that the trophy level stays relatively steady. We're pretty happy where we are. We could go up to champion, but you know, Crystal Master, I think it's just fine. We've got lots of points, not really worried about the season points anymore. The gems are continuing to rise, so it looks like we'll be buying some books very, very soon. The hero levels, like I said, Grand Warden, the only one getting a level today. And for my next goal, I couldn't think of anything to put here. So thank you guys, Galafam, for sticking around all the way to the end of the episode. You know you are the true hashtag Galafam, and that is why I love thinking about and appreciate every single one of you every single day. So get out there, make the best of the rest of your day, be kind to other people, animals, and planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more attacks. Close.
Galadon! I know what that base said! I read the walls, it's so easy!